Yeah, so I may have stripped out the bolt. I'm wallowing in shame.
Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will haunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the horn of the Black Swan.
Yes. Boom. Look at that. What's up, Insomniacs? Midnight Sound 518 back here with another upgrade for my 2017 Tacoma. Sasha, right here. She's gorgeous. She's looking great. She was needing a little bit of that rear support, if you know what I'm saying. So today I got some Cali-Raised steel bed stiffeners to install for you. Super easy to do. Honestly, it's about as quick as your skills are going to allow. I would say that this is probably, other than the pedal commander, which I don't think I have a video out yet for. Anyways, probably the easiest thing that I have installed on my truck so far. The whole idea behind these is to give a little bit of stiffness to the bed itself, right? From the back, a little bit of horizontal support or whatever. Anyways, a little bit of extra support for the bed so that when you're off-roading and you're hitting those super sick angles and you're you know, up on two tires teetering back and forth, you don't add too much like a twist strain on the bed and actually crack the composite, which apparently is a thing that can happen, and I'd rather get ahead of the problem. Now, I do have the deck system installed, so this might be just a little bit of overkill, and by a little bit I mean a lot, but it's cheap and easy to do, and honestly thought it'd be kind of fun. So anyways, I figured I would get these guys installed and get a video out to you, so that if you feel like installing these on your own Tacoma, whether or not you have a deck system, doesn't matter, then yeah, super easy guide, I hope, that you can follow along to. So with that, let's get into it. So yeah, straight out of the box we have both the bed stiffeners themselves, and the construction is, well, awesome as usual. Cali-Raised has very high quality parts, and I'm very excited to put these ones in. So first step, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to remove both of these guys right here. They're not holding anything down. Obviously this is just a tie down, and this is just a placeholder at the moment. I don't really know what Toyota intended this to be. However, that's probably just for aftermarket parts, maybe. I don't know really what they were thinking. But yeah, it's convenient that it's there. So we're gonna undo both of these, and that way I can line up the bracket itself with the edge here to be able to mark out where I'm gonna be drilling my holes. We got those bolt holes set up. I'm just gonna like slide this guy down in there just so that we can kind of hold place. And then the second one, which is the actual clip itself, rest right in there. And granted, this is very loose, very free, obviously, but we want to line it up to where the edge right here is just ever so slightly resting. So I'm going to take a Sharpie and I'm going to mark out each of these individual holes right here, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to take it off and we're going to drill. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, just like that, all lined up. All right, so next we actually have to get the entire tail light off, right, so we can get behind this metal plate right here. So I believe to take the tail light off, it's this bolt and these two right here. Pretty sure. So I'm gonna take those 3 off, and then we'll pop this guy out and go from there. Bada bing! Look at that. All right, so as you can see, the 3 holes right here, number 1, number 2, and number 3. So we're gonna set up the plate, kind of metal shavings out of the way here. Set up the plate and put some screws in. And I am gonna be installing these relatively loosely, right? Just a little bit hand tight. So that way the plate can still move around. Sorry about all that truck noise. Just gonna dump out all the hardware here. And then we got the bolt, the washer. Kind of slide it on through. And then back on the other side here. Got all 3 bolts. Slap on. And just like that, she is all installed. And I probably shouldn't let my tail light dangle the way that I'm doing it. All right, so we're gonna get the tail light put back in. Once again, it's got these 2 little dots right here that just line up with this hole and that hole. And it just kind of rests in there. She's all pieced back together. Super easy, super simple. And all installed. I'm gonna take care of the other side real quick whenever I get this stubborn bolt out. And then we'll, I don't know, talk about it.
Yeah, so I may have stripped out the bolt.
I'm wallowing in shame. It has been a very long time since I have done any work on the Cali-Raised LED bed support bracket things. Bed stiffeners, that's what they're called. Obviously, I'm in a new location. I'm no longer at that house. I am since moved, and yeah, but all that footage is going to be, all this is going to be in the same video, and you guys have already seen that I moved, so I don't know. All that footage from the beginning is from the old house. Anyways, I can't get this bolt out. I have tried multiple different attempts, a bunch of different ideas, and I can't do it. I've asked for help from people, and we have tried so many different methods of getting this bolt out, and it won't come out. So I'm resorting to something a little bit more extreme. So as you can see, so I had stripped out the hole, right, the Torx bit hole, and I then attempted to drill out the screw, so I could get a screw extractor in there, and then that didn't work. So then I grinded out this like flat thingamajig so I could attempt to take it off using a flathead screwdriver, and that didn't work. So now I'm welding. So I went to the store and I bought these M10 bolts, or nuts, sorry. They are I want to say a 20 or 18 millimeter, something like that. I don't know, but basically I'll pull this out. I'm gonna weld one of those onto the top of the little bracket there. I don't know how well this is gonna go because I think these are made out of zinc, maybe, I don't know. This is also my first time ever welding. I'm borrowing my buddy's welder here. It's just a flux core welder, so it has a little spool of wire inside of the welder that feeds through this tube, and then it comes out the tip right here. No gas involved, only electricity, and so that comes out of the tip, and then it arky-sparkies and it leaves weld. So I'm hoping that I can get a good tack weld going on there, and then I can get a little bit of a base weld going around the edge, and so long as that works, I can stick a impact rated friggin' socket over top of that, and then I can get it with a breaker bar and hopefully break the torque on this bolt, and not break anything else in the beds. So don't judge, here's the setup, and I honestly don't even think I'm gonna throw up any stuff just because I'm doing literally a tack, and I'm looking at it, and then maybe one more tack. And then if it looks good, then I might throw a bead of weld down in the center, but I don't really think I'm gonna be able to do that with this setup. So I'm gonna tack the side, and we'll see what happens from there. Okay, so it's a 15 millimeter. Hopefully this is gonna work. But who? Nope, didn't work at all. All right, I put a crap ton of weld on it this time. It looks ugly, but here we go. Oh! Oh! It's working. That was horrible in many ways, but the bolt is out and eternally fucked. So I'm gonna go find a new one from Lowe's or something. We got washers and all sorts of things in here that I could probably clean up and reuse. I don't know. They came out of the hole, so whatever. But I did save the tie-down hook, which is good because I wanted to keep this nice and pretty. So I can clean it up, it'll be good to go. But as you can see from the little dings and scratches and layer of dust all over this thing and spider webs, it's been in the corner for a long time, and it needs to enter its final resting place of the bedside. So I'm going to do like I said previously in the video when I finish doing that side. I'm gonna finish drilling the holes and getting the bolts and stuff in for this side and piece it all back together, and then I'll be done. It's been like a year. So there you have it. It's not 99, or not 99, not 100% done, but close enough. So I spray painted, sorry it's a little bright, I spray painted these bolts just so that they didn't rust. Even though they've been kind of sitting out for a while, I was just annoyed with it, so I did that. I also cleaned up the rusty washers that I had and then spray painted those as well. I was going to do black, but I had this metallic, so I thought I'd see what that did. Anyways, got the left side all installed, and then I have the hardware for when I start mounting lights and stuff to it. Just kind of already set there in the hole, which is good. Eventually, I will get a replacement M12 by 125 to replace that one. And then I'm going to go with a hex head instead of this crappy Torx bit head. So I'm going to swap that side as well once I order those. But there you have it. Cali-Raised Bed Stiffeners are installed. Finally, both of them. And like I said, I think in this video I'm going to be mounting an extender bracket thing along with a ditch light of some sort so that they pop up just above the bed. So this video was a long time coming from my end. I'm sorry it took so long to get out to you, but I don't know, bed stiffeners. There's a lot of videos out there following those, but you guys have probably seen those a few times if you've watched any of my overlanding videos. Yeah, and we're probably curious about what they were. Anyways, that's what they are, and here it is for the video. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please drop a like and a subscribe, and come back for more videos all the time, new stuff, whether it's Tacoma upgrades or speed upgrades or all that sort of stuff. They're coming. So catch you guys next time. Midnight Sun out.